Hello, fellow barbecuers out there in southern redneck land, and happy Labor Day weekend to you. I started mine a little early. It's Friday. I've got 2 racks of St. Louis ribs here. My wife's working, and this is my first go around with a rub of any sort. So I did a little reading and researching, and turns out you're supposed to slather them with something that'll make your rub stick to them, and I just kind of wanted to do my own thing and not really leave the house, but I thought I got everything I needed for this event today. What I started out with to make my rub stick was some Caro, like corn syrup. It's mildly sweet. I only used a very little bit of it, just enough to get my butt rub to stick. And that was the purpose of that. So it's been lightly slathered on both sides with Caro, and then the butt rub rubbed in hard so that there's no clumps, and the seasoning gets down into the meat. And this is my first venture with my new Char-Griller Akorn grill. It's kind of like the poor man's version of the big green egg, but every bit as good and not quite as heavy. Instead of a ceramic liner, it's got triple wall construction. Right now I got some cowboy lump coal fired up in there, and this is actually the time that I'm doing its first cook-off. And what I did was I cleaned the grills. I don't follow instructions. That's too simple. I cleaned the grills with soap and water and dried them, then doused them down with a bunch of just normal corn syrup. And that grill is seasoning right now over those coals. As you can see, it was hitting 300 there already, and it's going to do that for an hour or so before I even think of putting the ribs on. But I was mad at myself because I want to slow cook these ribs, and I didn't have a smoke stone. And then I discovered I don't have a rib rack. And I started thinking, oh man, I got to run out on holiday for that. But you know, when they sold this to me, they pawned this little apparatus here off as a bun toaster or whatever. And I guess the guy just didn't really think through everything of what he might want to relay to me. But this goes in there like so. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cover that up with some aluminum foil so that I'm not getting direct heat to my ribs. And I'm going to turn that flue down to number 1 where it'll hold 200, 225 degrees. And those ribs are going to be sitting on that foil covered rack for about 4 to 5 hours. Thanks for watching.